subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can type in your question on YouTube. So before, I was encouraging you to join me in the Zoom. So this is the last time that we're doing Zoom at the same time. And, you know, you can come in and I can see you and you see me. But now I've decided to focus on YouTube, and there will be some special guests coming into the Zoom. And so it's going to be special guests talking about astrology, talking about crystals, talking about different things. And this will be the guests that will be with me on Zoom. And then you can still, of course, be here. And I encourage you to be with me every week and type in your question on YouTube, whatever question, whether it's about work, love, money, anything you want to know, especially today, Friday. We are talking, it's a special Valentine. I'm wearing pink because it's a color of love today. And we'll talk to you about astrology a little bit and tell you about every sign. And then after that, you can ask me questions once again about work, love, money. You can invite your friends. You can encourage them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can type in your question. I have a special chat system where I can see your questions, your comments. It's always great to see what you tell me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course on YouTube, which is definitely the channel that I want to focus on at this point. So there's two people who came in the Zoom. So this is the last time I wanted to say that I will see you in Zoom and that we exchange together in Zoom. But anyone who wants to ask me a question in YouTube is very welcome to do so. So I'm going to click here. So we have Adiba who's here. Got LM was here, so that's great to have some guests. And then I'm going to start with the astrology today, and I'm going to tell you a little bit what is happening for every sign. So I'm starting with the Aries this week. So this is what's happening for you from today, Friday, until Friday next week. I picked the cards today. There's Bo as well who's going to come in, so I click it so she can join us. So this week for Aries, patience for you. I know it's horrible to be patient. Nobody likes to be patient. It's all about life. Who wants to wait, honestly? But that's for you this week. I'm an Aries as well. I don't like to wait, so don't make me wait. Love should not wait. Give me love. Don't wait. Anyway, that's what's happening for Aries. Wait a little bit. Be patient. You know, things will come. Just wait a little bit, and then, you know, you'll have what you need, Aries. Just one week, and then the Mercury retrograde will be moving. Mercury will be moving forward in about 10 days. Things should be a little bit better. So it's another week of patience, and then things are going to flow a little more. But it's not a bad week. It's quite a good week. And talking about a good week, I wanted to tell you about Taurus this week. I see a lot of joy for you. So it should be a joyful week for you. And anyway, I'm not surprised, because whenever there's love and whenever there's the connection, there's always a Taurus somewhere, because they really, you know, Venus is a planet of Taurus. Venus is a planet of love, of beauty, prosperity. So Taurus this week, maybe because it's a Valentine, but it is your week. It's a good week for you. So I'm excited for you, because it's a bit difficult sometimes for Taurus. As you know, we have Uranus in Taurus for the next 7 years, and Uranus is so different from Taurus. And Taurus is all about, it's very static. It doesn't like to move too fast. It takes its time. It's important to, you know, the money, the banking, the stability, the beauty, the good things in life. And Taurus right now has this Uranus, you know, which is so unpredictable and so crazy. And the Taurus is a bit like, oh, what is going on in there? You know, just give me a break. But you can't, because you can't choose a planet. They just spin, and you have Uranus right now in you. But you have a good week, Taurus, this week. Then we have Gemini. Gemini is a good moment for you to do a purification, burn some white sage around you, some white sage around below your feet. It's a very good week to do that. It will clear the energy. And every week it seems that a sign needs to purify, to clarify themselves. So maybe there's something about your love life as well that could use a little bit of clarity. That's what it is for you, Gemini. You can also take a shower with Himalayan pink salt, put it on your head, put it around your body. It clears the energy. I do that very often. I'm going to do that today because it's very good anyway to do it and just to clear the energy around you. So then we have Cancer this week. You are learning something new. I can see, okay, Bo is joining somewhere else. I hope we're not getting bombed tonight because every week on Zoom there's a little surprise, but I think it's okay for now. It seems that it's still quiet. It's still okay. So then we have, yes, I was saying Cancer. You are learning something new this week. It's good for you. Somebody's teaching you good things, and it's an interesting week for you to learn something new. Somebody's teaching you something new. It's very good for you. I like that. So Cancer had like some difficult times, I find, around Christmas. It was a little bit difficult, but I feel that you're going to be better now and you are learning something new. I like that about you. Leo, you are the star, of course, but this week it's very much about connecting to the earth energy, reconnecting with that, your mother, maybe you are a mother. It's very much about that, putting your feet on the ground, reconnect with this planet that you walk on, and it's very important for you. So you're reconnecting with the energy of the earth. It's a good week. I like what I see. Maybe there's a partner for you that you really want to, be close to, and Bo is appearing on different windows. It's interesting. I see her here and there. It's very interesting. It's like a multi. There's two Bo tonight. Bo is one of our guests tonight who's on the Zoom, and I see you here and there and here, and maybe behind me. It's interesting. I don't know what you're doing, but it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And so then we have Virgo. Virgo this week, it's a moment for you to reconnect with different dimensions that are above you, and you will learn a lot from that. I'm sure you are connected to us tonight on the RTW and Tarot Live. I remind you, my name is Raphael, the world's medium. I have been doing tarot reading, or actually I've been using the cards for 30 years, and I'm also a medium. I connect with different spirits. I use crystals a lot. This is a crystal I like, by the way. This is a pink opal that I like a lot. It's very soft, very nice. It's actually perfect for Valentine, just like my t-shirt and like the vibe of the week, but I'm going to put it back there because it's holding a cable. So we don't want to disconnect, the pink opal is holding the cable of the internet, so we don't want to mess with that, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult to be back in touch together. And then we have Libra this week. So there's a lot of gratitude for you, Libra, this week. Everything you have, just be happy of it. Be happy with what you have. Be thankful with what you have. Don't be too greedy. Libra likes luxury. Everyone knows that. I mean, everyone likes luxury anyway. It's always nice. It's a nice feeling. But Libra is very much about that. Luxury, nice things in life. So you really want that. So this week, be happy for what you have. Be thankful for what you have already. And then we have the Scorpio. I see some fertility for you this week, Scorpio. So it's a good week if you wanted to make a baby. Maybe it's a good week for you this week, and it's Valentine's, so you might take a little bit of time off to make a baby on Saturday night. No, on Sunday, not Saturday night. Maybe Sunday is better because it's Valentine. So Scorpio, fertility. Good things are happening. Good things are brewing. There's good things coming for you. Then we have Sagittarius. It's a moment of peace for you this week. Things that are annoying you, just forget about it. Peace. Make peace with people that maybe bothered you, that were annoying you. It's a moment of peace. Yeah, it's kind of like get chill, peaceful week for you. So we have Capricorn. Then Capricorn, I see a shadow around you. It would be a good time as well to maybe wear a black tourmaline. I always talk about it. Black tourmaline is a good crystal that removes the bad energy away from you, and I feel Capricorn could use one of them this week. It could be a great idea for you because it's a little bit shadowy. I see some clouds, and I don't like it. Then we have Aquarius. Aquarius is going through a transformation this week. So every week is different, but there are some weeks that are like a very important week where things are shifting, things are changing. And in fact, Aquarius right now is leading the world for the next 2,000 years. I know, I know Aquarius. And so they are the king. They just lead everything. It's all about them, the vibe, the virus, the internet, the vibrations, the future, the aliens, the Star Trek. So all that is Aquarius. And this week you are going through something. There's a transformation happening. So let's see what's going to happen in the world this week regarding vibrations, connections. What is going to happen this week? You are transforming yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Then we have Pisces, the last sign, and then you will be able to ask your questions, everyone who's watching right now. Pisces, this week, it's a moment to regain balance in your life. It's very important that you can, really regain a balance. It's a very sensitive sign, Pisces, and you care a lot about others. You are very altruistic. So this week, regain your balance. Maybe you help the others too much, or maybe when they don't feel good, it's difficult for you to feel you have your own balance, So yes, it's very much that way. It's interesting. We have Rose in Paris who says she doesn't want to make a baby this week, but you have to because I said so. This is Rose. You have to make a baby now. You have 2 days to make it happen. You're a Scorpio, so this is what it is. And I hope you're following me on YouTube. I want to remind you, all of you, you can type in your question on YouTube. It's youtube.com/RaphaelPsychic. If you're not sure about the link where it is, it's very simple. It's below this video. Wherever you find me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, in your kitchen, wherever, just click on YouTube on the link and subscribe to my channel. I want to remind you that the next subscriber number 300, because the number 100 got a free reading. Number 200 got a free reading. I've lost him, by the way. I need to find him. So Bruno, where are you? You got the free reading. And then the number 300 will have a free reading as well. So I encourage you to subscribe. And also what I want to say, the more you subscribe, the more I'm going to do videos. There will be more interviews and more shows as well. And it's going to be really, really focused on YouTube. So I really encourage you to be here with me. I would never say it enough. I know it's boring to hear it all the time. This is what it is. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. This is what it is in my life right now. I want to say hi to Sissy Moon, who's saying, first time here, I'm Virgo. Welcome. I hope you heard what I said for Virgo. You can type in your question. Rose as well, by the way. And then we have some guests on Zoom. So I forgot who logged in on first, but I think it was Adiba and LM were the first two people. So Adiba, welcome. I know you're calling from England. It's late for you. So you want to know what's going to happen in your life, and then you can sleep or maybe watch Netflix after that. Who knows? But ask me your question. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
I don't hear you great. Can you just talk a little louder, because I've got everything loud and I cannot hear?
Can you hear me now?
A little better. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
So yeah, I have been all right, thank you.
Awesome.
And about about the last Saturday, actually the guy flaked on me. So
Oh,
he
really?
yeah, and the thing was that he came to pick me up because I missed my train stop.
Right.
I ended up in another town, and he was close to that town, so he was like, you will get me so much into trouble, but I'll still pick you up.
Right.
And since then he has not spoken to me.
All right. But how did it go when you were with him? Did you have an okay time, or what really
Yeah,
happened?
it was okay, but he was a bit like not so happy.
All right. Do you want me to see what's going to happen with him in the near future and put some cards? Because it is Valentine in 2 days. And do you want me to check that for you?
Actually, could you check on my Valentine's Day? Who is there actually that is gonna spend with me my Valentine's Day?
Let me see how that day will go. What I can do is like just to tell you what is going to happen that day, if it's going to be a good day or not. And I'm going to shuffle the crystal cards and see what they want to say. I'm not sure I can give you like the name or the exact name of the person that will be with you, but I can tell you what will be the vibe on that day for you on Valentine, because we're getting closer. So, we need to know. We want to know what's happening on the 14th. So let me shuffle these cards and tell you what's going on. Okay, so what's happening for you on the 14th? It seems to be the teacher card is coming in. So it seems to be you might be spending this day with somebody who you'll learn from, who's teaching you. So it might not be the conventional Valentine day that you would imagine having, but I feel that you would be with somebody that you care a lot about, that teach you a lot of things, that you take as a role model kind of thing, or even if it's a guy, but somebody that you feel a true deep connection. So it's not just a guy you met, here and there. It is someone that has a lot of meaning to you, very meaningful to you, and someone that could have a connection with you from a past life, and somebody that makes you shine. It's somebody that makes you feel good. So you will have a good day on that day. I can't tell you which guy it will be, who it will be, but it will be a day of power. You will feel powerful. But I feel it is more like someone that usually teaches you a thing, a bit of a mentor, maybe someone a bit older that you know already, and that's like a big brother or something like that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing more something like that than a love interest. And if it is, it's someone a little bit older that you can learn from.
Okay.
That's for
Okay.
Valentine. But it's a good thing that I see. It's a positive Valentine. It's a good one.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. It's positive. It's a very positive thing I see. And that's exactly what you need, by the way, I feel, for this Valentine. Yes.
Yeah,
All
definitely,
right.
definitely.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your question. I know you're Sagittarius, so it's peace for you this week. Until next Friday, maybe more crazy things happening, but
Yeah.
now a little bit of peace for you. That will be good. It will do you very well, I think. So thank you for your question. I'll
Thank
let you
you.
stay with us or watch Netflix, but you're always welcome to be with us. I hope you're subscribed to my YouTube, by the way. Are you? You are great. I like you. That's amazing. Perfect. So then we have somebody on, let me see. Okay, so I want to remind you, CC Moon, you can ask a question on YouTube if you want. You just type it in and I will respond. Same for Rose. Type in your question. I will respond to it. It would be my pleasure. And then let me see what is happening with LM. So somebody called LM is here. I'm sure I know them already, but I'm not sure what the name. If you want to ask a question, you're very welcome. LM, who is LM? Surprise, let's see. I don't know. I don't hear anything, but I think I know you. I hope I do.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, you're here. How are you doing? I don't hear you very well. Can you speak a little louder?
Yes, can you hear me now?
It's better. It's not fabulous, but it's better. I'm sure you're fabulous, but your mic is a little bit. What
Oh,
is your.
you look fabulous, and I love that color.
Thank you. It's because it's Valentine's. I want to bring the heart energy to everyone tonight. I'm glad you like it. What are you
I feel
wearing?
like to feel the energy.
What are you wearing tonight? Are you wearing pink as well?
A little bit of red, a little bit of red.
Okay, sounds great. Red is amazing. It's the color of the passion. I really like it as well. It's the color of YouTube as well, by the way. Do you follow me on YouTube, my dear?
Yes, yes.
Oh, you're amazing. So you can ask your question. Ask me your question. What would you like to know?
Um, what's my Valentine's Day gonna be like?
Okay, that's a little bit like Adiba. You're copying what the other person asked,
I
but it's
didn't
fine.
know
I will
what to
honor it.
ask. I didn't know what I could ask.
Totally fine. Let me see what your Valentine's going to be like. It's in 2 days. So anyway, this is the theme of tonight, Valentine, love. Let's see what's going on for you on the 14th of the Valentine. I'm curious. All
Uh-oh.
right. So I'm going to shuffle the crystal cards and see what they want to tell us for the Valentine. Okay. So let me see. Okay. What is happening on Valentine for you? Animals. I have the feeling that this animal card coming in might say that you will be with your animals. Do you have like a dog or a cat? Because it seems that it could be a moment when you're just happy with your animals, which is great.
Yes,
You know? Do you?
yes, I have them right here. Yes.
Yeah. I feel that it's probably a moment where you will feel very happy to be with them and to tap into their energy. Because at the end of the day, you know, human beings are amazing, but animals are great too. Sometimes actually they're a little bit nicer. At times, it's nicer to have a cute little cat than to have a annoying person with you. So I feel that on the February 14th, it's going to be a lot about this connection, celebrating this connection you have with your animals. And it's very important to have them. You know, I have to say, I don't have any animal here in Mexico, but I see them in the street. And I wish I had one. It's just I travel a lot, but it's so great. I mean, not this year, but it's so great to have an animal with you. It's such a great company, and it's true love at the end of the day. Sometimes I find that the animal gives you a love that is more true than the human, that is always so complicated and, you know, and fights and swimming and plates everywhere. The animals will never throw a plate on your face, like I guarantee. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like they're so happy. You give them a little bit of salmon or something, and they're so happy. They love you forever. Sometimes it's more simple and reminds you what love should be rather than your right?
Absolutely.
So that's what I see for you, you know, honor this connection you have with your animals. And also I feel that the animals remind you really, you know, what love is. And then it helps you to love other people, not just animals, like, because it's real, you know, and it's really comes from the heart, you
Thank
know?
you.
You're very welcome. And you can come back anytime. It will be great to have you, and enjoy the Valentine until next Friday.
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So now we're going to move on to the next person who connected. I think it was you, Bo, who were here. So would you like to ask a question tonight? How are you doing? I can't hear you now. I
Hi.
can't hear you.
Yes, I was muted, so I unmuted myself.
Wonderful. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm very depressed.
Oh, really? Why is that? What is going on? You're
Well,
here. You should be happy.
because
We're all together.
I know you and I talked on Tuesday. It's only Friday, and so
Yes.
many things have happened
Okay.
since Friday, and it's my husband is going full force with the house, and
So I just want to remind, you know, because people don't always watch. So there's you're with somebody, you're with your husband, and then there's a question of maybe divorcing and selling the house that you live in together. I have to remind because otherwise people don't understand. And it felt as if I didn't feel that the house would get sold, you know, because not only it's a bad idea, but also it felt like it was not a good price in the market. And also I didn't really see it happening. So there's been this kind of thing going on for the past months, wondering if the house was going to be put on market and sell or not. So this is kind of like what we're trying to define tonight. So what has happened? Is it really on the market and you feel that it's about to be sold? As Ariel
Well,
is
it's not on the market, but he and
right.
his son took all the paintings off the walls and they're going to paint it, and he's giving his stuff away and the carpets, and the house is starting to look very abandoned and unfriendly
Right, I hear you.
altogether. It's starting to echo, you know, when you're talking in it, because there is less and less things to absorb the sound. So
I
my
hear-
question was
Go on.
and I thought that my mother-in-law was going to help me
Yes.
prevent the house from going on the market. And she just said this morning that basically they are adults and she cannot tell them what to do.
Right.
And that's it. And I'm like, wait a minute, what am I supposed to do? So I'm very concerned that I will have to move out before I want to.
Right. But do you remember I have to say, you know, we did a session like, you know, you did a private reading with me because we often do private readings. And I told you that I felt that you were able to stop all that from happening. So I just wanted to double check
They are
with you.
not willing to help. Remember we were talking about a family council or something? They're not willing to help.
No, I was talking about your attorney. That's what we talked about. You know, you have the power to stop the sale. That's what I
No,
mean.
well, I have the power, but
Okay.
I don't know if I want to exercise that power, because it's basically,
Yeah.
you know,
Then I don't know
being
what to say
nice.
because I understand, but I really felt that the house was not going to sell. So that's a thing, you know. So I want to remind everyone, by the way, that it's very important to know that you have full control over your life. I'm here to advise you and to tell you what I see. If you have a way to stop the sale and you don't want it to sell, you have to push that button. You have to make it happen. You know, there's nothing that you get what I'm saying? If you have the power to stop it and you want to stop it, stop it. That's what I would say.
Right.
Yeah, I would feel that way. If you have that power, do it. I don't feel that this house is supposed to be sold. Yeah. So that's what I would say very much. So there's a lot of people joining right now. I'm just a little bit scared because I don't know anyone. I don't know everyone that's appearing right now. And I wanted to say, you know, we've been bombed a lot all this past week. This is why I'm going to move a lot to YouTube and like limit a little bit this Zoom meeting because I'm sometimes a little bit scared. I'm going to say yes. As these people enter, if the screen bursts in our faces, happy Valentine to all. Let's see what's behind. It's always a little surprise. I just clicking here and here. If there's a loud music on somebody naked, something went wrong, okay? I just wanted to warn you because there's a lot of bombing on Zoom. Adiba is putting a hat on in case, because we never know what's going to happen. So yes, Bo, that's what I mean. I feel that you are in control, you know. I want to remind you, it's very important to know that you are in control of your life, you know, whatever I say.
Chúpame la pija,
Okay,
mamá
All right. I'm just people. This is the last time. Yes, so just give me a second. I'm just gonna remove all these people.
Okay, thank you.
This is so annoying. I just wanted to say something, by the way, about Zoom. Zoom is a paid subscription, and I can't believe this is my little. This is unacceptable, honestly. So annoying. These people. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask for a refund for Zoom because honestly, every week there's some crazy things happening like that, and I don't understand where these people come from, and also I don't understand what is the point because it's not even fun, you know. So let me just remove all these people because they seem to have the same kind of name. So I'm just gonna remove all that. And this is really annoying. I'm gonna have to find something else. I don't get it. So. I don't even know what these people are, what they, I don't get it. It's not even funny. It's like, I don't know if there was somebody naked or something crazy, but it's not even crazy. It's just boring, right? It's just no sense. Anyway, I kicked them all. that all are
Well,
reported. I still don't get
yeah.
what these people are doing here. But what do you think, by the way? What are these people doing? I'm just asking you now. That's another question. Now I'm asking you a question. What are these people doing? What is this? Do you have a clue?
I
think
don't know. I don't even want to pay attention to them, to be honest with
Well,
you,
what is
because
it?
the law of attraction is going to bring us more of that.
No,
I believe, I think.
please. So I don't know. I don't know how these people enter. I don't know what they get from that. It's not even like they're getting some likes or whatever. I don't get it. Anyway,
And
everybody's
how they register to begin with. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's my question.
yeah.
Um, will they back off, both my husband and his son, to pressure me, to stop pressuring me about the house? Will
So
they
my
back
answer.
off?
So my
Or
answer.
when? Whatever.
So my answer is very clear. Either you act with the paper that you have, the power you have, or they won't. Yeah. So you have to push the button. You have to stop it.
Okay, so I
You
have
the
to
power.
use influence.
You have to, yes. So you have to decide if you want to use that or if you want just to let it happen.
Okay.
It's up to you. But you have it in your hands. That's really what I feel. You need to use that.
Okay.
All right. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that and see what's going to happen. But, remember, life is in your hand and you have the power to really, operate and do what you want with it. And this time you might have to just, it's about your rights and you have to make it happen. That's really what I'm feeling. All right. I can't hear you anymore now, but anyway. Okay. Now things are
Stand
clear.
up for myself. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Thank you for your question. And then I'm going to move on to Mattia. I think you were the next person. How are you doing tonight? It's great to see you.
Hi, Raphael. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm a bit shaken. What do you think these people were doing? I understand that, we don't want to give them too much importance, but every week some people come in. What is this? Do you know?
It's very tacky on their part, and it's very childish,
And what do they get from
They
that?
have nothing better to do.
Yeah, I don't get it because it's not even interesting what they're playing. I'm just, do you think these people are just like bombing, like just for the sake of it? Or do they gain something from it? Because otherwise,
I think maybe just for their own personal gain. It's just stupidity, I think, on their part.
All right. Thank you for your reading, Mattia. I appreciate that because sometimes I don't get it. And what is your question today? What would you like to ask me?
Well, I wanted to ask because I was talking to my significant other about us moving in together. And I was wondering if you see us moving in together or me moving in together with him anytime, maybe this year.
All right. So let me see. Let me shuffle the cards and see if you are going to move in, you and your significant other. Are you going to move in together soon or this year? So we are in February. So that's a long year. We have 10 more months. So let me see if you're going to move in together. So you're here, he's here, and are you moving in together? You're here, so you wanna. I don't really see it happening. I have to say, I don't see it happening because he has some issues that he has to fix, and that's the reason why I find it very difficult to happen. I don't see it happening for now. He has issues to fix first. That's the reason why.
Okay.
It's on his
That's
hand.
what I kind of felt.
Yeah, it feels that way. He has some issues that needs to be fixed first. And so I'm not sure. I don't really see it happening for now. Yeah, that's
Okay. You feel it's going to happen, but just not now.
No, I'm not sure it's going to happen at all. I don't really feel because there's a lot of issues on his side and it's really hard to fix. I don't see it happening. But once again, I don't want to say that it's never going to happen. But for now, you're ready for it, but he's not ready for it. And that's where the problem is. And yeah, I don't see it happening.
Okay. Thank
That's what
you.
I'm feeling. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for your question. And, I wish you the best with that. And a happy Valentine as well.
Thank you. Same for you, Raphael.
You're very welcome. Thank you. And then there's Ariel who asked a question who said, I want to know if she still loves me. So Ariel arrived and disappeared. I don't know who that was, but they're not here anymore. But anyway, I'm going to respond to that question because they did ask a question. And let me see if that person still loves Ariel. And let me just see who that was because, you know, the reason why I want to. So as I said at the beginning of the show, you know, I'm going to focus more on YouTube now. So as from next week, it's going to be less Zoom. It's going to be just some special guests coming in and talking about astrology and other things. And then it's going to be more, the focus going to be more on YouTube and typing in your question because of all this bombing. It makes me a little bit crazy. And also I realized I had a lot of comments where people said, you know, people like to just ask their questions, and, you know, and sometimes it discourages actually people to ask their questions because they don't necessarily want to be on screen. And so it, yeah, it's like, it takes all the attention. And so I've seen that with a show in French that I do every Friday at 7 p.m. French time. And it was lots of people today, and it feels like sometimes people like to watch other people on screen, sometimes they don't. So I've decided to focus a little bit more on YouTube. So let's see Ariel, what Ariel is asking. So does this person still loves you, Ariel? So let's see, this person is, you're here, this person is here, and then what is happening? So you're here, this person is here. So it feels that from what I'm feeling, it feels somehow that what you're asking me, it feels that on the other side, there's something a little bit superficial and shallow about this relationship between the two of you. It seems that it was more like an interest you had for one to the other. It was a lot of interest, something material. The love, I don't know if it was really there. I feel that there wasn't anything really deep on a love level. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody had ever loved each other. I feel there was something like a connection between the two of you, an agreement, maybe more like a friendship thing. But I don't really see love, I have to say. There wasn't really love between the two of you. It was more like an interest, a common interest, sharing something together, putting something together. But I don't feel that somebody left another person. So I don't know about this question, but it doesn't feel to me, I don't see love. I don't feel someone leaving you. I see more like two people, two friends, or this kind of thing, two people together. And then, yeah, I don't really see someone breaking up with another person, but two people that had maybe a good friendship together. And then, yeah. That's what I see between the two of you. Yeah, this is what I'm sensing. Anyway, we're still all together. It's a little bit quiet tonight, I have to say, maybe because people are excited about Valentine and preparing already, opening the champagne and the baths, bubble baths and the flowers and I don't know, but the roses everywhere, or the plates to set on somebody's face. I don't know what everyone's preparing for Valentine, but it's a little bit quiet tonight. So I'm going to do a second round of questions, a second serving tonight for the last Zoom party, if I may say. So we have Adiba was the first person to connect. So if you're not in bed yet, Adiba, you are very welcome asking another question. You can come forward and ask a question. You're not asleep. You are still with us. I can see on my monitor. Still awake. Are you there? Yeah.
So the question is.
Yes, go on.
Well, for me, it's today, Saturday. So.
True, you're getting closer.
So there is someone that I will call today.
Yes.
And hopefully I will spend time with them.
On the 14th or today?
Or today.
Okay, today is Saturday 30th because you're a little bit later.
I want to know, how will it go? Will it go well?
Okay.
Will it go really bad?
All right, so let me see how it's going to go with this person. You mean on the call, or you mean like meeting them, or just calling them and see what happens?
Calling them and then meeting them. I don't know if it even will happen. I don't even know if
let me see.
Or not.
Let me see what's going to happen. So you're here, this person is here, and what's going to happen? So you're here. I feel that this person is willing to try things with you, but I feel that you are more involved than them, you know, more involved in this, in wanting to see them than they are with you, I have to say. And in the end, it feels that there could be a bit of playing going on, you know, them maybe playing with you. And so I would be very careful with that because it could be a bad game.
Okay,
It's
Got
not
it.
a great game. So don't give everything, because I feel that you're really ready to give everything, you know, to give a lot of attention to this person. Maybe you have to be careful. Don't give everything to this person, you know. I don't see it as a good idea. You could lose the game. If love is a game, or if, but you could lose, so be careful. Don't give everything. It's like when we play at the casino, don't put everything on the same thing, because you're going, you know, you're going to lose everything after 5 minutes. Put just a little chip and wait and see what happens. It's like we're talking about animals before, but sometimes people are a bit like animals. Put a little bit of salmon first. Don't put the whole caviar and salmon and ham and everything you have in the fridge. A little bit of salmon first and see what's going on, because here I see you giving everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you might just send maybe just a little message, maybe a little text message. You might not want to call them. Just say, hey, by the way, what are you planning for tomorrow? And that's it. Rather than, I'm going to do that, that's amazing, and I'm planning this, it's going to be fabulous. No, just wait and see what they really want.
Okay.
That would be better. I feel that they are open to see what you bring, what you want to bring, but I don't find them super involved. That's why I feel that on Valentine you will be more with someone who's more like a mentor, a guide, someone who you really like, you really appreciate, but not necessarily a love interest.
Okay.
Okay. But you have the 15th, you have the 16th, you have the 17th, you have like a lot of 100 days later to celebrate with someone you like. So it doesn't have, by the way, I wanted to say, it doesn't have to be the 14th. It's like New Year's. Sometimes, you know, you have a good New Year, sometimes a disaster. And, you know, there's all kind of New Year. But sometimes, you know, you have great times in the year. So it doesn't have to be on New Year. Same with Valentine. You have, you know, it could be Valentine any day. It doesn't have to be on the 14th. I have, you know, we'll talk about it. But you know what? Sometimes Valentine, people are very depressed sometimes on Valentine, like because it's not really happening, but you know what, it's just a day. And you don't know what's happening at the table when you see people at the restaurant with the flowers. Maybe they're going to just slap each other when they go home. So this is something people forget as well, you know. Everybody looks fabulous and happy and everything is wonderful. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors, you know. So that's another thing we never really know. So don't feel too sad because maybe you don't want to be in that house. You know, sometimes have some little surprises. So I hope I was able to bring a little bit of clarity for you.
Yeah,
And but I'm sure you're going to have a nice day. There's going to be a good vibe on this day, even if it's not exactly how you imagine it, how you plan it. But I feel good things for you on that day. It will be an interesting day. So I like that. And then I'm going to move on to LM, who was the second person who was, are you still there? Are you still wearing red? Do you have your little animals with you, LM?
Yes, yeah. And my little white West Highland Terrier smiling. I think he likes you.
That's great. I can't hear you very well. Maybe you want to talk a little closer to the microphone?
Okay, can you hear me?
It's a bit better, yes. And you can ask another question if you want, because it's Valentine tonight. So you can ask two questions. Go on.
I'd like to know if someone special will be coming into my life soon.
Coming to your life soon. Okay, so you want to know if you're going to meet someone special in your life. So let me see if there's going to be somebody special, dear to your heart. So let me see. And I'm going to pick some cards. And there's Busayo that just entered the meeting. I know him, so I know he's not going to bomb the meeting. Because I'm scared every time I click admit now. I don't know what's going to happen in the screen, but I know Busayo, no problem. So let me see for you, LM. Is there going to be someone special arriving in your life? So I'm going to pick 3 cards and see past, present, future, what is happening in your love life, something happening there. I see someone happening now, but I feel that it's not going to last. So I feel there is someone, there's a love interest very close to you right now. That's a very nice person. I like what I see. So there is someone that I feel like is going to be temporary. It's not going to be permanent. So there could be a love affair, a love interest, something happening soon, very soon, like now, like maybe not like in the minutes, but maybe tomorrow, like very close to now, but it's going to be more like something that won't last too long, but it's going to be enjoyable in the moment. So I do see someone coming, but don't put all your hopes in that person because I don't see it lasting for forever. But you know, what happens is what matters is a moment and having a good time. It could be a day, it could be a week, a month, a year. It doesn't have to be 100 years. So that's what I'm feeling. It's going to be more temporary love interest that is coming into your life, and it could happen very soon.
Thank you.
All right? Thank you very much for your question, and enjoy this person. And then enjoy the time you spend with this person. And then the next person, I think it was Bo, it was you again. So you can ask a question again. And then we will talk to Busayo after that, who just joined. But what is your other question?
Well, my other question is when things are going to ease up for me and start having more fun in my life. I feel better.
I want to remind you something more as well, because I know you now. Remember, there's a lot of luck around you. So you definitely are in control with what you attract to you and the fun you have. So you can decide, yes, I want to have fun right now. So I want you to do a little more of that and decide sometimes that, that you will have a good time. So that's important for you to be in that frame of mind. But I'm going to pick another card and see a little bit in terms of time, when are times going to be better for you, easing up. And I'm going to put a few cards on the table to see about seasons, what season. So right now we're in winter. So let's see, I'm going to pick 4 cards and see kind of, this is like winter. Then after winter, we have spring, we have summer, then we have fall. I'm good, you see. So let me see. So winter, spring. I feel that spring is going to be better. I feel that this season is not a good season for you, by the way. I don't know, you probably don't love winter, but for some reason winter is, I don't feel that it's your season at all. It's not easy in general anyway. I don't feel that it's a good season for you. But the spring, I feel there's some joy coming there, and there's going to be more joy, more fun. There's going to be more fun happening with, I find that in spring, summer, I feel that you will be more alive in some, like spring, summer is going to be, summer and fall are going to be 2 moments that are going to be stronger with more energy than what's happening now. So this winter is not great. Spring, it's going to, be better, but I feel that summer and fall are going to be stronger. You will feel stronger. There's going to be more passion to these 2 months. Yes, that's what I feel. So it's going to be better then. Yes. So you have to be a little more patient. But remember, you can create a moment of joy anytime in your day. And it's better to just not wait. All right. I want you to do that. It's important, okay? Bring the light.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that sounds great. You're very welcome. And also, I wanted to recommend you maybe to meditate with the citrine. I'm saying that because Busayo is just connected. And last week, we were talking about the fact that he should really use a citrine crystal. It's a very good crystal. It attracts success, but it's also very good for your solar plexus. It's like brings a bit of sunshine, not sunshine, in your plexus. And so it brings the sun in your plexus. Sometimes it's good to do that. When I talk about crystals, it's not just for fun. It actually works. That's why I use them. They're really powerful. Many people just like them because, crystal is pretty or nice ring, but it really have a magic power. It has so much energy and it's for real. So, maybe you want to do that. Do you have a citrine, Bo?
I don't, but I'm just going to look it up now.
Look it up.
Because I like citrine, the stone. I really have attraction to that stone. I've liked it several times in jewelry, pieces of jewelry. I never bought it. It was expensive. It was whatever. But the fact that it's coming up again with you, I like the idea. Thank you.
And it doesn't have to be very expensive, by the way. There's a website that I like a lot. It's called gemselect.com. And you can actually buy the citrine on it and then have it shipped with a certificate. And they have amazing ones. They come from Thailand because that's where they cut they do it either in India or in Thailand, but I think it's in Thailand. It's Gemselect website, and you can really select a beautiful citrine. They don't cost a lot. You have them shipped and then you have it set on a setting, and it's not that expensive, but I would recommend you that. And do never buy a brownish citrine because it's an amethyst that was put in an oven. So it's not real. It's a complete lie. A brown citrine, it's not a citrine. It's amethyst in the oven, and it's a big lie. I can't even believe that people can do that. It's awful. So a citrine is not brown, okay? It's kind of light yellow and almost transparent. So yes, it's absolutely not brown like amethyst in the oven. Yeah, I don't know what... I hate that. I don't like the bombers, and I don't like the people putting amethyst in the oven. This is a crime. I don't like it, and it's a lie. So talking about citrine, I'm going to ask to see Buzayo, are you here? And did you find your citrine? Because last week we were talking about it. So you said you didn't know where to find it. Are you around there? Would you like to ask a question?
Yeah, good morning, Raphael. Thank you so much. It's morning here in Nigeria. Thank you so much for your guidance. I really appreciate you. The citrine, I've been trying to get it, and the one that I wanted to get will take about locally. I've not been able to source it locally.
You didn't find it so far.
Yes, and because where I am in Nigeria is not really a place where things like that moved. There's a place where things like that move. That is Lagos. So when I go to Lagos, I'll get it.
All right, when you go to a big city, yes. Because as I said, there's a lot of amazing crystals that do come from Africa, you know, and I was saying I bought many that are shipped around the world. There's a lot of crystal mines, so there must be a way to find it, and citrine doesn't seem to be the most difficult crystal to find. I'm sure you will, but I will recommend that for you. And you said you had a job interview last time, I remember, and you were not sure how that would go. So how did it go?
Yeah, your guidance was highly beneficial.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Highly
Okay.
beneficial, highly helpful. It's I put in my best. Your guidance allowed me to prepare well for the interview. And let me ask you now, what do you see about the interview?
Okay, you want to know how the job interview went, yeah? When you went, you want to see if it went well or not. So let me shuffle the cards and tell you what I see. And if you maybe got the job, because that's the whole point. You don't go to the interview just for fun, for a cup of tea. You go to get the job, right? Otherwise, you don't go. So let me see if you're going to get the job, Usayo. Let me put some cards and tell you. So, okay. I think you got the job. I think so. Really, from what I see, this is the Ace of Wands. You know, it's a good card. It means like a beginning of something. It's quite good. I think you did well. You know, that's what I'm seeing from the cards. I think you got it. Yes. And it was not easy because I feel that they were not helpful, or it was difficult, but I think you got it. I would say that you were going to start. That's what I'm sensing. I don't want to give you a false hope before Valentine and stuff, but I really feel, yeah, if you were a client asking me, I would tell you, yes, you got it. Yes, I really feel like you're going to, I think you're going to get the job. Yeah. Without the citrine. So tell us, you know, next Friday, if you got the job, I would love to know. I don't know when they're going to contact you, but I feel it's very positive. Yes, I think they liked your energy, and it's positive. Yeah, I feel that you gave a good impression.
Thank you so much. I'll tell you something.
Go on.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you. I'm here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you are real, and you know what you are doing. This your talents, and you are enjoying the talents, and you're helping people with it.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy if I can help you, because that's the whole point.
And it's so amazing that you don't commercialize your gifts. It's so amazing.
No, I do. I want to tell you, no, I do commercialize. I've been a psychic and medium for many years. I have private clients that book readings with me, and I have different rates. That's how I make a living. So it is my job. I also work with TV. And so, no, I do commercialize my gift. That being said, every week I do a show like that, which is free. Yeah, this is fully free. You can ask your questions. So it's a way to give, you know, to show my gift, and also to, yeah, for people who, you know, want to ask a question and get a sample and see. So yes, in that respect, this is free, completely free. But I also commercialize it, and people can get private session, and it's dedicated to your question. I spend 1 hour. We can ask a lot of things. I put tons of cards. So I do commercialize it. I have a website as well, theworldsmedium.com. And so I do a lot of private sessions, yes, for clients, and people pay, obviously. But this is free, and it's every week on Friday, RTW and Tower Live. And then on Monday, I do another show where you can talk to spirits. It's called Talk to Spirits. These two shows are completely free.
Raphael, I know all that. What I will tell you, I don't say that as commercializing someone's gifts. You are still giving out to people free.
Yes.
That is good of you.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really glad I can help doing it, and I enjoy it. And also, I meet like new people that, yeah, I meet people from around the world. It's really cool. So I'm glad I was able to help you.
Thank you. And if in case somebody want to help your sister, in case somebody want to advance your, how will I put it now? Your cause or gift or something. How do we go about it?
I do what? Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
In case somebody want to advance your gifts, show appreciation, how do I go about it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. You have to say it again. I really want to understand what you said. Sorry to ask you 3 times, but I always want to understand exactly what people say, even if I have to ask 5 times. It's important what you say to me. So tell me.
Some people have foundation, maybe a foundation where they tell you can contribute to advance this. So. I'm asking you, do you have something like that where people make free donations or something to advance your?
So no, I don't actually. I have to say no. I'm just, I do have clients, of course, as I said, but no, I don't have anyone sponsoring me, or no, I don't have any sponsor. It's just me out there alone in the world's media, but I have no sponsor. No, it's really me. There's no brand behind me. That's why I just do it the way I want. But yeah, no, I have no sponsors. I do work with the TV station in the UK sometimes called Psychic Today, but I don't have sponsors. Yeah, this is really just me. There's no Coca-Cola or somebody behind me asking me to say something or sponsoring me. No, there is nobody sponsoring me. I wish. I wish I had a sponsor, of course.
I'm sorry, that is not what I'm trying to say. Do you have a foundation where people that want to donate to your cause, to this program?
No, I hear you. Well, I mean, yes, kind of. I actually don't. It's a good question you're asking me. No, I don't. I don't really have this donation thing. I don't. I get what you're saying. I don't. I thought you were asking me if I had a sponsor behind me. No, I don't. I might start doing it, but I don't. My idea is that on YouTube, anyway, YouTube has a special program where when you have 1,000 subscribers, then people can make a donation during the show and give you $1, $5. They can do what they want, but it's called Super Chat. And you can only get there when you have 1,000 subscribers or when you have more subscribers, which I don't yet. And I hope I will. That's why I ask people to follow me on YouTube. Yes, I don't have that yet. Absolutely not. I haven't really been, it's only recent that I've been doing shows like that and getting more open to the world. And so I'm discovering little by little, you know, what are the possibilities. And yes, I don't have that yet. And I understand what you're asking. I don't have a foundation where people can put money in the foundation. I wish that maybe I should do it. But this is kind of what I imagine doing in the future, because I really enjoy doing readings publicly for, you know, and talk to a lot of people at the same time. It's really exciting for me. So this is something I'm definitely thinking of. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Raphael. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. It's important. But I'm testing a lot of things as well at the moment. So this is part as well of, you know, I needed to see if it works as well when people call in and see if I was able to do that and how it works. And it works. So it's all exciting. I started these shows about 6 months ago. So it's quite recent. I started in August. So before everything was private. So, you know, I'm developing little by little, but thank you very much for, you know, discussing that with me and for being here. It's great. Thanks a lot. So you have a great day. Good luck with the job. And please tell us, you know, and tell me how it went and subscribe to my YouTube channel now that you know that it's important for me. YouTube.com/Raphael Psychic.
I've done that already.
Okay, wonderful. So it's great. So next week, you're welcome asking a question. And now I wish you a great day. And I'm going to ask Mattia. You can ask another question as well, because I said there were 2 rounds of questions for everyone tonight, 2 servings of questions. So you can ask another question, Mattia, tonight. And thank you, Busaya.
Okay, since we're on Valentine's Day weekend, let me ask, what will my Valentine's Day be like?
Okay, let me see. I'm going to pick the cards, but you know, I'm going to pick a crystal card and see what is going to happen on that day, on the 14th of February. Are you going to have a good Valentine? Let's see. Let me shuffle the cards. I want to say something. It's a little bit separate from the question you asked me, but do you remember we did, I do a Monday psychic medium show every Monday, talk to spirits. And you, during the other Monday show, you asked me to reconnect with some people. And there's you ounce that just came across, by the way, to say, you're going to have a good time, don't worry, my girl, or something. She's saying that to you. Your aunt who connected last time, the one who was a little bit like, with a lot of energy and attitude. She's like, yeah, of course you will have a good time. So I just wanted to say that's a little message that came through completely out of the blue. And that was not planned, but she's totally with you and saying you're going to have a good time and you have to have a good time. And, yeah. So anyway, let's pick a crystal card. See, I like what I see. I think it's going to be a day where you really feel surrounded by people that you love with a lot of compassion. I feel you won't feel lonely. You will feel like your heart is open and somebody else's heart is open as well. So once again, it might not be with your love interest. It could be with someone, just as I said before for, sorry, I forgot her name, Adiba. It might be just you sharing something very important with someone, sharing some of your heart, understanding somebody else. You will be with someone you understand and they understand you very well. Could be someone that you love very much. It doesn't have to be the cliche flowers, petals everywhere, pink cakes, flower power, Valentine kiss everywhere. Might not be that way, but it will be a way where you feel loved and somebody loves you and you will feel like you can help someone on that day. That's what I'm sensing. So it's a beautiful day. It might not be the cliche. Anyway, you know what? There's Uranus right now that the cliches do not exist anymore because it's kind of like bringing this science fiction element to everything. So let's see how it will go. You might even be on a Zoom, on a FaceTime or something like that. So it might not be a conventional Valentine, but I feel there will be compassion and an exchange of emotions with someone, and it's going to be very positive. So I like what I see for you, but not a classic, typical Valentine, a bit different.
Okay.
All
so
right.
long as it's good, that's all that matters. Thank you.
It's good. I like it.
No
it's very
plate
positive.
throwing.
When you say no, there won't be plates flying and stuff. I really don't feel that.
No plate throwing.
No plate flying in the air. No, there won't be plate flying in the air, as I said before. No, it's going to be more like, it's going to be really loving and opening your heart to someone and someone opening their heart to you. Maybe it's not a love interest. Once again, it can be someone that you're very close to, but it's very positive and a very nice feeling on the day of Valentine. And in fact, I feel that this Valentine for a lot of people might not be the usual, what we know, as I said, like a little flowers everywhere, a little cake everywhere, a little kiss everywhere, bathtub with the bubbles. Might not be like that this year. And I feel because people are shifting and maybe right now they need something else, but just a selfish love, if I may say. I think everyone needs love. Everyone needs to change. A lot of people have been really lonely for this COVID bullshit. Sorry about that. But you know what I mean? Stuck in the house and people have been alone. And so maybe everyone needs to share the love this year. That's very Uranus as well. Maybe calling someone who's alone this year or, and trying to make them feel, maybe an older person as well, maybe lost their loved ones and, their husband, boyfriend. Maybe it's a time to give love to these people as well this year for this Valentine. So maybe a different Valentine. And it's good as well. It's a love exchange, love energy that you give to someone, that someone gives to you. It doesn't have to be the man, the woman, or whoever, that you love, or it can be different. It's exploring new ways, and it's always giving love and receiving. So this year might be different. And you know what I want to say as well is, it's time to change as well. It can't always be like that. I was looking today about Valentine, and it was created by the Roman people. Can you believe that? It's not something that was created like Santa Claus like 2 years ago. The Valentine is something that's been created a long time ago. It used to be celebrated between the 13th and 15th of February, like 100 years ago. So now it's time to change. It doesn't have to be that way with like, flowers and this and that. Maybe it can be different. It can be like a universal love for Valentine this year. I just wanted to say that. Things are changing. It's not the same. So be creative this year and see what needs to change. Yes, it doesn't have to be just one person, maybe 2 persons at the same time, 3 people at the table. Why not? Change for everyone this year. And now we have Kristen who logged on, and it's going to be our last guest, our last person on the Zoom. The last of the last. And thank you, Mattia, by the way. And I will see you or talk to you next Friday. I hope you're subscribed on my YouTube because, as I said, there will be less Zoom and more questions on YouTube. Also because we've been bombed like we've never been bombed before tonight. So it was a special Valentine bombing. Kristen didn't see it, but we had 50 people. I could not even kick people out. It was a disaster. So, Kristen, you missed that. But now you can ask your question and welcome to the show. Would you like to ask a question tonight? I can't hear you for now, but I'm sure I'm going to hear you in a second. Like
Cool.
magic.
I will ask a simple question.
As long as you don't bomb me and start playing some weird music videos from Colombia, that's fine. I'm sure you won't do that. I mean, you never know.
Oh my God.
It was really crazy, honestly.
Wow. No, okay. Well, cool. I think the YouTube thing is going to be amazing. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you get to 1,000, you can do super chat and all that stuff.
That's exactly what I'm planning to do. Yes.
Me too. Me too. I hope to get there.
Wonderful. So what is your question, Krista, tonight?
Will I get a Valentine's Day text from my friend?
Okay, so let me see if your friend's going to send you a Valentine text. So I'm going to pick some cards and tell you.
A Valentine's communication.
I get it. I totally get it. Okay, so let me see. Yes, I really think that. Yes, from the cards I see, I think that. And I think it's going to be a sexy Valentine mixed with a sexy Valentine text or a sexy Valentine something, but you're going to be more conventional than what I was just saying before, you know, saying that the world is shifting, it's universal love, like it's not what it used to be, it's changing, but not for you, it won't change. It will be like a classic, I can't believe I received that text kind of thing.
Okay.
A nice classic, you're staying, you're Taurus anyways, you know, so you've got a little bit of classic in you. Taurus, you know, Valentine is a celebration for Taurus anyway, because Taurus is like Venus, it's a planet of love, it's very much that way. So if one person needs to celebrate that Valentine or feel something that day, it's Kristen, it's you.
Yeah, no, I don't expect much, but yeah, a little like a little flirty little text would actually be nice.
Yes, I think it's going to be exactly what you're expecting or what you don't expect, but it's going to be something that's going to make you very happy and excited and looking for more.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a good thing. I think we are ending this.
Now we're done. That's why I wanted to do a simple question because I know I snuck in here at the end. So
it's perfect because also it's on a nice note and a note of love because we have the Ace of Cups for you.
Oh,
I like that. Oh. Yeah, it's like a start. And we have the strength as well, which I like. So it's a little bit of a strength, hotness and love, text and communication you will have. So let's hope we get the same as what you're going to get because it sounds exciting and promising.
Yes.
I'm going to wish you a happy Valentine to all of you, not to the bombers. I do not wish you a happy Valentine. Stay alone, watch your videos and give us a break. But to all of us, to everyone, have a happy Valentine. And I will see you next Friday. And I want to hear your stories. So I want you to tell me next Friday what happened. You're welcome, of course, to comment on YouTube. It's going to be a little more about YouTube. So write me your stories next week and I will tell you mine. And you have a good evening for now and see you soon. And Monday, let's talk to Spirit, this other show that I do. I skipped last week because I was too busy, I have to say. So it never happens. But Monday, I do talk to Spirit on the Zoom as well. So we take the risk with the bombers, but for the Spirit show, I think it's better to still use Zoom for now, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, you take care. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.
You too, Raphael. Thank you.